Alright, so after hours on the road and going through traffic and going in and out of traffic and taking pit stops and taking food breaks and literally just driving in the middle of nowhere, finally almost here, about 13 minutes away from Famoso Raceway, which is in Bakersfield, California. One of the drag strip, they're having a little test and tune, or it's kind of more like a street legals because it's only for street cars. And we're gonna need some gas. But finally excited to put this Supra on the track and see what it does in the quarter mile. So far, you know, it's only just the tune on pump gas 91 and the Tine 7 wheels along with Falken RT660s. So just see what it does before I start actually modding it, and it'll be a good baseline. Get the good baseline not only on the dyno but at the track. Sure, I didn't race it 100% stock at the track, but it's close enough. It's just a tune. But really just let me know how much faster I make the car once all of the mods start coming in. So, alright, can't wait to get there. So getting ready to do the first pass. The first car that actually went down the track broke at the top end, but we're about getting ready. So, and it broke on the right lane too. So, oh well, I'm gonna stay on the right lane. I'm not gonna lie, this thing is impressive. Thank you. 12.4. 12.4 at 107. Let's finish the first pass ever going down the drag strip in the Supra A90. It's 100% stock, and hold up, check that out. That's a Tesla trailer to the track. Game has changed. I'm about to go trade this in, but all right, first pass. Gotta work on my reaction time. It's 0.467, and quarter mile time 12.4 at 107. So 60 foot was a 1.8. Wonder if I could get that down. That definitely needs to get improved, but other than that, it honestly felt really good. I don't know how much faster I could actually get it, because again, I'm really not doing anything. It's just automatic. Maybe I could try to perfect the launch a little bit more, but I'll have to try it again. Either way, this car is really fun. Drove it all the way here, over 4 hours, and I'm just enjoying it, man. It's, you know, it's just a tune, and trying to get some good baselines to see what it does in the future after I actually start modding it. And that was just a roll out, so no launch. you. All right, just got done with the second pass, and my reaction time got a little better, 3:01. But this time I didn't activate launch mode. I literally just let off the brake and gave it gas. So did a 12.8, ran slower, but still did a 106. Yeah, that's 107. So the mile an hour is pretty consistent. So that means that's pretty much where the power is at for that. So if I could just get a better launch, maybe I could beat this time. But yeah, that's bad. So if I can get a better launch, we'll see. So this time around, I think I'm just gonna try out, do a little dry hop, and then I'll try to get it into launch mode again, because I didn't really feel it spin for launch mode on the first pass. I did, however, feel wheel hop when it shifted into second. So I'll try dry hop and launch mode and see what happens. Sideways. All right, so that was actually putting into launch after a dry hop. Thank you. And making sure it was in launch mode, so I wasn't too worried about the reaction time. Still did a 1.8, got sideways and like mid-track for whatever reason, and did 12.7 at, did a 1.8 60 foot, 12.7 at 107. So it for sure lost somewhere mid-track, if I had to guess. Right now when I pull off, I'll check, but it's probably like the 8th mile, it felt like. That was like 3rd gear for whatever reason. It got sideways. That event next to me went 10.0, or like 10.07 or something. That thing's pretty fast. As long as I don't line up next to that Tesla that pulled up, that's all I care about. I don't need to be the Supra that gets smoked by an electric car on YouTube, unless it's on my channel. I'm totally down for that. I might make that happen. Reviewing all 3 slips. Fastest one was the first one, which was 12.4 at 107. That 60 foot was 1.887. And then the 8th mile was 7.9 at 88 miles an hour. The last one, which I also did a 1.889 60 foot, 8th mile was 8.1 at 85 miles an hour. So that's definitely where it lost it. Still had a, like, seriously, like almost nothing of a difference on a 60 foot. So that probably would have been another 12.4, to be honest. Let's all lap it. Let's do one more and see what happens. Go back in the right lane. That second gear launch seemed pretty hard. It got a little bit sideways, but I mean, that's better than braking. I'm curious to know what that 60 foot was like. That was second gear launch, kind of like close to 3,000 RPM. It was like riding up there. It wouldn't quite get there, and obviously I didn't want to keep it longer and heat anything up, but felt like a good launch. Got a little sideways, but it was like a good sideways, like slippery. Thank you. That was a 12.5 at 108, and the 60 foot was 1.867, so that was definitely a better 60 foot. That one I wasn't worried about my reaction time, but maybe I'll try to do that again, but just like at a lower RPM, maybe like 2,000. See what happens. Should we hot lap it? I'll let it cool down a little bit. No. That was second gear, like at 2,000 RPM launch. Thank you. Seems like it's spinning even more.